What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? What's going on? I'm a little energetic today. That's good. No hookah. Welcome to Tell It How It Is, No Filter, with your boy Hush, aka How You Stop Him, aka Unstoppable Hush, aka Voice of Reason and F. That's the YouTube channel. Aka No Noise, aka Hush Braun James, aka and Hush Wiggins. I'm playing around. This is episode 174, by the way. Thanks for joining me. I'm grateful for that. The viewers that do watch on Anchor, the viewers, well, not viewers, the people that listen, because this also goes on Anchor. I don't know if you're familiar with Anchor. Anchor, sort of like a streaming service where they put it on Spotify, etc. for you. So if you can't watch and you rather hear, it's on Anchor as well. So I provide the link on my IG, which you can follow me at How You Stop Him. Do not spell out you. It's the letter U with How You Stop Him. And you can listen if you don't want to watch or you can't watch. You know, I try to make it convenient for my peoples. You know what I'm saying? So welcome. I had a pretty good week. I hope your week was as productive, if not more. This is the week after the 4th. I hope you went in and got that time and a half for all my 9 to 5ers. Hope you went and got that extra bread, because I did. With the holidays, always like the day after for me. You know what I'm saying? I want to be off the day after, except when it comes to New Year's. You know, I want to be off on New Year's Day, bringing the new year however I choose. You know what I'm saying? So for the 4th, you know, I would have liked to have been off the next day if I had to be. You know what I'm saying? Because you can still work, especially if you're a 9 to 5. You know, if that's your actual shift or slightly earlier, you can still get it popping after. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a wrap. I'm gonna just jump right in. No hookah, like I said. I'm just sipping, having this winery though. Try to keep it light. Fitness. That's not a topic. I just want to freestyle that. Let's try to be fit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know, you know, we got lives, so everybody may not have the luxury of a gym visit as often as they would like. But if we could do some in-the-house fitness, we could run around the block. Order some things off like Amazon. Little dumbbells, resistant bands. You know what I'm saying? And let's try to stay healthy, because, you know, there's a lot of things out here trying to take us out. And if the pandemic hasn't shown you that, I don't know what else can. What is it, monkeypox now? I'm still hearing of it. That shit is crazy. But let's try to stay healthy if we can. You know what I'm saying? I know they're going to say eating is like 80% of it. So it's not just the working out and trying to stay fit. It's what you put in your body. You know what I mean? And I just feel like, you know, switch it up. Nobody's going to be perfect like that where, you know, you cut out things all the way. But let's try to minimize and switch it up, you know. Leave the things that really taste good. You know, have like a, you know, one day a week. However you want to switch it up to try to, you know, I want you to live your best life for as long as you can. So, I try to get into it for y'all real quick. Damn, something's not right still. I'm gonna have to just wing it though. I don't know what's going on here. So, one thing I do remember, Vince McMahon, I don't know if you know who that is. I remember who that is. I already paid off X amount of millions over some years for the chicks that, you know, he might have got it in with, and they may be feeling away now. How old is this story? Women, it's not old. You know, don't get on your defensive shit like, I wouldn't do that. I don't do that. I'm just saying it's happening too much. Men with money, you're leveraging your pussy. I gotta be raw. You're leveraging, all right, so I won't be. Sorry, I take that back. You're leveraging sex for money. it's hard to tell anymore. You know, the Amber Heard shit really made women look bad. So now we don't really know when it's a man taking sexual advantage of a woman, or they just cap, or they're just trying to look for a payday. Even the R. Kelly thing, like, you know, I'm not going to really go into that. That is super controversial. You know, women are real sensitive when it comes to that topic of him himself. And I'm not going to try to bail him out. You know, y'all feel how y'all feel. I'm just saying, like, where we at, yo? Where we at? You know, because it's a lot of cap. It's a lot of cap. You know, you can't agree to something and then later go, nah. Like, picture a dude doing that. I mean, I'm sure they have. There might be a story somewhere. But picture me consenting, me and a young lady get it in, and then 2 weeks later, a year later, 6 months later, oh, nah, I felt like she took advantage, son. You look at me like I'm fucking crazy. Can that even go? Like, they'd be like, yo, boy, go have several seats. You feel me? Like, that's not even a thing that would get entertained. So why women? Why y'all fully trying to take advantage of a situation like this? Now, I don't know Vince McMahon personally. Maybe one or two scenarios really did need the bread. He really did wild out. But I just find it real convenient that this is what's going on. Because I don't know people specifically. Like I said, I don't know the man. Vibes and like the way I view shit, I'm pretty accurate on my judgment of character of people for the most part. I ain't perfect. I could be off. He could be a fucking perv. He could be. I'm just tired of hearing this female cried wolf in this situation. So, boy, keep your head up. Ciara. I haven't really talked about her ever on my platform. Listen, let me tell you something. When Promise came out, that video, I don't care. Criticism is there, you know. Ciara's not the most shapely. She ain't got the fatty like that. But Promise, I promise you, dudes was on it. You wanted a taste of that, fellas. Don't lie. When Promise, the video came out, you was like, damn, shorty got moves, right? So that's fire. So I'm not comparing at all to what I'm going to bring to you now with her new single called Jump, where there's a video for that. Shout out Coast Contra. Them dudes is working. Them dudes is working. That's all I can say. Get them their props. Get them their shout out. You know what I'm saying? I like those dudes. I see what they doing out there. But anyway, back to Ciara. So in Jump, it kind of gave me the Promise vibe video-wise. The song is all right. The song's cool. Jump's cool. But the video, though, she still got it. And she got a little more shape now. Wilson banging that out and shit. Shout out Russell Wilson. I hope Denver gets real far in the football season as having him as the quarterback. Shout out Russell Wilson. He banging that out somewhat. You find out he holding more than Future. Homo pause, no homo pause. The wine already getting me. Because I ain't really see the potential. Now she got a little, maybe because she getting older. The kids. She's a little shapely now, not crazy, but it's better. If the size, I saw the Jump video. Go check it out. If she was that size and Promise, maybe it's not a huge difference, but there's a difference. Anyway, shout out to Ciara for the Jump joint. Thanks for bringing us another video to remind us that you still got it. You still got moves. That I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a lot women could do to make up for shit. You feel me? Like, I'm not saying she's the worst shape, but women have advantages. You know what I mean? So even though she not like, you know, if us guys want a fatty and all that and big breasts, big boobs, Ciara still get it for most just based on how she moves. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to shout that out. The Brittany Griner situation, I talked about it enough. I really don't want to talk about it. But it's getting crazy because she admits now not now, but she admitted to bringing the stuff. So they're saying accidentally 2 cartridges ended up in her luggage because she was rushing. I don't know who advised her to say that. I'm not gonna say that's the worst thing to say, but it really ain't good. You feel me? So she pleads guilty, and they talking like possibly up to 10 years. What? Yo, y'all really wilding out now. But they say that about when you're not in the U.S. is judged more harshly, especially when you're not from there. So I really pray for her and her fam that she ain't gotta do 10. I mean, the time gotta be counted with what she's been there already, but that ain't really no dent in 10 years. You feel me? But I really feel I really hope that she don't get the 10. It's really crazy. And then, you know, I heard she wrote a letter, or, you know, she wanted some help, and it got to the White House July 4th. Independence Day. That shit is a fucking joke. It's so convenient it gets there that day. Free her then. If this Independence Day and the letter came on the 4th, free her then. Fuck is y'all talking about? Oh, then they try to talk this prisoner swap, and they're like, oh, wait for the verdict. Yo, this is fucking, like, this is embarrassing. It's so not how countries and nations should carry themselves. Honestly. This is not the biggest of a deal, like, where this should be a huge debate. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Yo, I'm off that. I pray for Brittany Griner's family and her. Hopefully she could, like, come up out of this and be better than ever. Homegirl just trying to go overseas, get her check, because, you know, the WNBA bread ain't long like the NBA bread, so she gotta, you know what I mean, get them coins. I don't even want to get into the get them coins convo. So I'm off that. Where's KD going? Where's Kyrie going? This is going to be a convo all summer. I'm getting tired of it already. As a person who appreciates and roots for Brooklyn, I'm getting tired of this. You know what I'm saying? Even with the latest, I seen that they saying KD's preference is Phoenix. That don't mean that the Nets are gonna honor that. Shout out to Gary Payton Jr. He's headed to Portland. I seen him in a Portland jersey. I hope that wasn't cap. So that's dope. Let's hope that helps out that squad. Damian Lillard, I love him. He made a comment, a post, a tweet or something saying that, you know, everybody trying to run to have these super teams. Nobody want to really grind it out and see what happens. Grind it out where you at. This is no longer like that, though. Damian, this is a business. It's not just basketball players, as Draymond Green said. It's a business. People are trying to put themselves in the best financial situation and try to win a chip. You know, it's not just for the love no more. You know, and on a personal note, whoever know me, know I play ball. I ain't an NBA nigga. I'm just saying, like, I love it. You know, I love basketball, like just the sport itself. So I can't tell you what I would do if I was in the NBA, but I just love the sport itself. So I do the damn thing, and it's genuine, you know, like in anything I do. Like I sit here in front of y'all with this, and that's genuine, you know. I don't have to do that. I work very hard. I work a lot of hours, and this is free time that I could just relax because of how hard I grind with my regular gig. You know what I mean? Whether this pays or don't pay, I still sit here and choose to do this because I have some love for it. I have some genuine love to do this. Same thing with my music. And the same thing with basketball. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to show the success rate, show what they make off shit and how they hustled. And look, I got the bag off of this. You know, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking how you get your coins. And even if you're not as genuine at it as I am, you know, you showed that you can have success there. And that's dope. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to do something to be successful, to get their flowers, you know, so they legend, you know, their story is legendary. You feel me? But for me, I just love shit. You know, and if I love shit, I'm going to put all into it, as all of it into it as I can. And see what comes of it. You know what I mean? But it don't matter. Because when I'm long gone, you sit here and watch these. And you could tell the natural, genuine shit about it. You know, I wasn't forcing nothing. This ain't forced. If I felt uncomfortable or not up to par, I wouldn't do the shit. Feel me? there's ways to elevate, make it better. I know y'all looking at my scenery. You could tell I'm like in some type of basement. Not real decorative. I don't have the Voice of Reason logo. You know, these other pods are killing it. You know, they have like fancy studios, mics and headphones. And as long as you can hear what the fuck I'm saying, this is in the trenches. You know, I'm from that era. You know, I'm an 80s baby where back then you got quality shit for when niggas under circumstances. You know, the Biggies and when we first heard music, when we first watched television, it was under limited resources. I know there's unlimited resources now. So, you know, if you grind enough or you put your bread up, you can make it look pretty. But what does the content do? What does the content say? You know what I mean? So everybody can have this shit decorated well, but if the content ain't rocking, it ain't rocking. That might be arguable because there's some people who ain't saying shit, but the bread behind them is so crazy that they're reaching places that others would love to reach. You know? Any other sports updates? Baseball's baseball. I'm waiting on football. Yankees still in first. Mets still doing great. I don't need the other trade stories. John Wall to the Rockets. No, John Wall was on the Rockets. John Wall to the Clippers. I don't know if I mentioned that. I'm going to mention that briefly. And that's pretty much it. So where we at with it before I start going in heavy? Okay, it's about midway. Anything I want to tell y'all specifically? Yeah, the Vince McMahon. So, the Rihanna A$AP Rocky, I'll briefly touch. Did he cheat? I mean, she seems supportive as ever. The baby born. Unless she just moved on from it. I don't really know. I just wanted to touch on that because I know they try to throw dirt in his name. But it's very possible he did do it. But they look good to me. Like they just moving on and trying to just live their life. So really, they ain't really gonna go too deep on there. I just wanted to mention that. Life is crazy. There's so much shit going on. That's why it's like when I sit here and do this, I got my specific shit that I want to talk about, but it's like I try to touch everything I can on the fly. I love the challenge of that because I could get a laptop again, dress it up, make it look cute, but this is from the trenches. You know what I'm saying? You get good content, and I ain't have to go do all the extra shit because I still speak the real and give you some shit you could listen to. You know what I mean? The violence is just too much. What's this in the store about? They shot the old guy over some potato chips or some grocery store shit. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it. That shit is crazy to me. But rest in peace to that man, or whatever's going on with that. I guess I'll dig right in. Can we say what's on our mind no matter what? Where is the line drawn? On that note, let me re-up. You ain't gonna see what I'm pouring. Just know it's some winery. So, today's gotten soft. I'm just gonna keep it stacked. Today's gotten soft. With things that you're able to say, things you're able to voice. But I'm saying to you, can we just speak and not have to worry about who feels away? Maybe I'm not making this where publicly, like somewhere here, which you probably have a better chance of speaking your mind somewhere here than face-to-face with an individual. And I'm really more talking about individuals. If you see something, how a person's moving, and I don't want to limit it. This is why this is big, because I don't want to limit it. It ain't got to be somebody you cool with, somebody you close to, because even then it's touchy. But like just strangers, just period. If you're walking in the street or you're driving somewhere or you're just somewhere in a shopping facility or wherever and you see some shit, can you just say, yo, what the fuck? Without you having to worry. Like, oh, I'm being too raw, I'm being too real. For my single men out there or players that's doing them, I could turn it to there to make it more entertaining. All right, so I'm approaching women. Just be like, what's your real intentions? Now, shit has still gone left. A lot of dudes can agree. Things have still gone left when dudes were honest or upfront. You know, I won't blame all women. I won't even put a percentage on it. But, you know, guys have said, this is what I want. This is, you know, I'm not really trying to get into nothing crazy. And some women will take that as, that's how he feel now, but let's see what happens. And you got to understand, women, and even if a man does that, if a female tells a guy, I'm not looking for nothing, I'm just doing me, let's see what happens. It's for both. I'm not going to try to minus that, but it happens a lot to me, in my opinion, on the girl side. So listen, lady side, woman side. You can't have your own narrative that's different from what was told to you, because shit is going to go left. Shit gonna go left. So if a guy says, I'm just trying to have fun, rock out with you, you better take that for that. When you sit there and go, that's what he say now, and thinking you gonna make a change, you ain't Michael Jackson for once in your life. That's it. The thick skin and the being able to speak your mind, say anything, is what will make the world better, honestly. Thick skin, being able to take criticism, being able to get told something where you don't just off rip think you have to get on defense and get into your emotions. And that's all human life. I know I pointed out women, but I'm really saying this for real. Like, hear me deep. Thick skin and being able to speak your mind makes the world a better place. So, can we say anything at any given moment? No. Tell you why. Well, I'm sorry. You can, but some shit gonna come back. I think you can't do that places like work where you get your bread and butter. That may be the one and only place I stand on to say that I wouldn't advise that. Some people can still find ways to do that in the workplace, but that would probably be the only place I semi-defend that you shouldn't do that there. But in your regular life, anything outside your coins, speak that shit. Speak that shit. Anything you see, anything you feel, speak that shit. You hear me? You hear me? Some people need to hear shit. Thick skinned or not. Might wake motherfuckers up. You know what I mean? I'm trying to find a way where we could get away with this at our workplace. I really don't know how, because you danger yourself in, you know, taking a loss in pay, possible suspension or whatever. You know, you can't really give it up like that unless you work for yourself and you the boss. So I don't know. Can we really speak what's on our mind? It's a good one. It's pretty good. It's possible. It's just not likely. Try to find something else for y'all to go with that. I don't know what's going on. But I guess you gotta feel people out. But that's a whole extra process that shouldn't have to be. You know, you feel how people move and how they are. You can tell if they're sensitive or not, or they're super emotional. Then you can't really speak your mind to those type of people. But that's where the world's going wrong. Because why I gotta do all of that research to speak what the fuck? Like, if I got something to say to you, yo, this is what people don't realize. Like, I can say some shit to you that's real as fuck, and it change your whole perspective, and you move better almost immediately. But we can't take the chance of that because we risk the emotional and they feeling shit. And this, I'm talking in the workplace, because outside of that, I really feel you should be able to do whatever. But you know what happens? When you're not able to do that 24/7, 365 around the globe with it, with no limitations, we probably come off a little more harsh, or it may really get ugly quick because we feel limited. Like, we can't say that in every aspect. Because if you're able to say that in every aspect, I think you won't come off as harsh. But harsh truth is just real. Like, it's just real, man. It's like, yeah, you fucking up. I want to be able to tell somebody, yo, you fucking up. Right? Anybody, even if you don't got love for them. But especially if you could tell the people you got love for that versus the people you barely know or whatever, if you see shit, you should be able to call it. Yo, you fucking up. Nah, you fucking up. Fix that. You go to a store, right? I'll give you this is like a mild example. Fast food. Because when you spend the bread for the real food, you know, you're on your health shit, or you in a restaurant, you in an upscale joint, you could probably speak your mind a little more because of the bread you spending. And that's not even set in stone, because depending on the worker, the waitress, whoever takes your order, they can still have a mentality otherwise. Feel me? So we're gonna do the regular fast food shit for my people who hit up Burger King, Wendy's, McDonald's, etc. How you move? Some is just gully. Yo, I said no mayo. The fuck is you doing? But they handling your food, right? That's how the life is though, with work and the sensitivity of people. Cause you gotta kinda treat them like how you treat when you order food and they get it wrong. You can say they got it wrong, but you can't really be harsh because that's your food. Are you really gonna go in? Yo, I said no mayo, dummy. You can't really, can you do that? I know people that do that, but I wouldn't eat that food after I call somebody who handling my shit dumb. You crazy? But that's how the world is. Perfect example. Go Hush. You treating people like the people that handle your food that mess up. But when you go to the upscale, you might still get those same type of folks, but you feel like you could, you know what I'm saying? For the rich folks, you know, the people that's well off, they go to those upscale shits like on the reg. So I don't know how they think and move with how the food come out. They probably still speak it, but they more probably subtle because this is the norm. For us people, our regular average making survival, you know, there's some successful people, but we're not like rich. We're not wealthy, but we got some type of bread, right? So the upscale shit and the fancy shit ain't every day. Maybe it's once a month. Well, you know, however you move, you know what I mean? So you go there, you place your order, and you know, you use some type of calmness to describe the mistake, or, you know, say how you really wanted it. You know what I mean? But that's how the world is. You can't do it like that. Like, yo, you made a mistake, dummy. That's funny. That's a good one. Because you know what I'm talking about. You could go to the fast food spot and say, yo, can I get some ketchup? Why you only give me one? Y'all mad stingy. Chinese. Yo, soy sauce. Let me get like 4 or 5 packs of that. Oh, 25 cents extra for sauce. Whatever. You got it. Y'all said well done. This shit ain't well done. Oh, yo, this pizza's too crispy. I ain't want it like that. I like my crust soft. How you approach it, you know what I'm saying, is very sensitive because they're handling your food. I can't stress it enough. You kind of got to use that angle with people. And it's sad because you should be able to speak whatever and not treat it as such. But that's the safest strategy, especially in the workplace for my people who got their 9 to 5s. You got to kind of approach it like you ordering your food. You know what I mean? Don't wild out. That shit could come back to bite. Oh, I gotta mention the rap battle this past weekend. My ass was tired. I grind hard. You know what I mean? May not show it, you may not see it, but I works. You feel me? Not nothing really like difficult, like not that what I'm doing itself is difficult. I'm just saying I put in work. I put in hours. Anyway, I fell asleep for some of this shit. Shout out Smack URL and all of that, Caffeine TV. Yo, I'm mad I missed Hollow vs. Geechee. I'm mad I missed that. You feel me? I missed Easy the Block Captain and Goods. Those are fucking fire, I'm sure. I'm gonna try to track it down. And I did catch, the K-Shine Real Sick. K-Shine, don't sleep. I know he ain't do one in a minute. K-Shine, you went. You went. The Danny Myers None. Danny Myers is Rebuttal King. Dope. The JC Swamp, I get it. That to me is not the main event. It was dope. It was dope for what it was. They went for $100,000 and then the McCoy dude put up $20K, so it was $120K for that battle. That wasn't the highlight of the night for me. You know what I mean? I get it. Like, it was cool. Tay Rock T-Top. That was big. Tay Rock is on one. You know what I'm saying? So, what impressed me was Tay Rock, Danny Myers, and K-Shine. JC won, though. Like, low-key, even though that wasn't my favorite battle of the night, JC won. And I knew that he won because Swamp stirred. He kind of, like, choked a little. Not so much choked, forgot his shit. And that's fine. A lot of people was in the building. That was enjoyable. I was just tired. I didn't watch the whole thing. But shout out to Smack URL and them. And yeah, I had to just mention that one time for my people who are into rap battles because that is more entertaining than the radio to me. Regular radio right now is just repeating the same shit and the same shit and the same. That's a form of entertainment on the lower end. You know what I mean? Like, I could listen to it. Regular music is cool, but something like that's an art. You have to have skill and all of that. So that was dope. I want to shout Mary J. Blige and Fab. That song they got, I forgot the title. Just type in Mary J. Blige and Fab. The video, she's in, bathing suits and sexy gear. She still got it. Boy from BMF is in the video. And Fab is making a slight comeback. Yeah, shout out to Fab on that Champagne Poetry remix. I'm gonna touch that too. It's called Reposado Poetry, I think. I'm gonna touch that too, cause that's influence, man. Thank you for Brooklyn. You feel me? I'm touching that too on my next going. Believe that. So, yeah, I'm gonna pretty much get ready to get out of here. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Once again, on Instagram, follow me, How You Stop Him, just the letter U, not the Y-O-U. So HOWUSTOPHIM. You feel me? That's my Instagram. My Twitter is Hush476. And my YouTube channel, obviously, Voice of Reason NF. And stay tuned. We here every Monday with it. Enjoy, be safe. And until the next time, you heard? Make this week better than last week. Get on your grind. Get your coins. Get your dollars. Live a beautiful life. Take care of who you got to take care of. The youth, them. Your loved ones and all of that. Reach out to people that you care about. Reach out to people who are responsible for where you are in life. Where you get there. Shit, even pray for the ones who wanted your downfall. Pray for the ones who continue to hate, who continue to wish you the darkest struggles. I'm getting real scientifical with this shit. Pray for all, basically, because it's not for you to determine what punishment they should get or how they should get handled. You just worry about you and yours and keep pushing and don't let nobody interrupt that. Whatever you doing, keep doing. You know what I'm saying? And things will get brighter. I promise you. Just stay on the up and up. Put positive in the air. Keep it positive. Don't let shit really dwell. You're going to hear some bad news. Shit going to go left. But stay on the up and up about it. Go, all right, it is what it is. Especially uncontrollable shit. And you're going to be all right. You feel me? And I wish the best. And until next time, I'ma holla. Stay up.